All right. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to Mount Vernon Christian Hurricanes live stream of MVC TV live stream, actually, of Oakanogan girls soccer versus the Mount Vernon Christian Hurricanes soccer. So I'm joined with Mr. Russell, today's announcer. Normally I'm announcing, but
I take over when it gets to big things, just to make sure everything's straightforward. Yeah. So Matt's done a fantastic job learning soccer, learning baseball, and understanding kind of the nuances. I just, as AD and as teacher of the AV class, I get to kind of take over certain things. So
You're lucky ducky. So, what are your expectations for today's game?
You know, they played earlier in the season. I think they were on the 29th, my wife's birthday, so we were here to see some of that game. Talking to Coach, he's got a good bench over there. I think ultimately the biggest thing in talking with Dean is if they can hold the Hurricane offense defensively. I think they believe they have enough forward power. They have a midfielder, and I'm trying to remember her number. I want to say it's number 13 or number 14, either Miranda Escalera or Jasmine Ramos. One of them has a really nice foot. So no, I think the Hurricanes will be up for the challenge against these Lady Bulldogs over here of Oakanogan. Home field advantage. 5 miles away versus 4.5 hours away.
Yeah.
So we'll see if that plays a role with some tired legs for the Bulldogs. Yeah.
Yeah. So preparing potentially, like you said, we played them earlier this year. Potentially they're going to have a different team. I was talking with some of our players earlier today, and they were a little bit concerned of, like, last year we played them in the preseason, and then came postseason, they won state and we didn't.
Yeah.
Even though in preseason we beat them rather tremendously. So there's a potential we could see a completely different Bulldogs team as last time.
So last year we traveled over there, played Tenasca and them. We got them, I think, 3-2, and then we lost before they had a chance to play them in state. So defending state champs here. They lost the last seniors, so as we did.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think there's a few minutes left. Can you see do we know the clock where it's at? I'm doing clock today.
So we're at 5:54 left.
Perfect. So
money.
But yeah, no, I think different end of this season is always tough. They're here for a reason. Okay, yep. Hurricanes have improved, Bulldogs improved. I think both teams will kind of look at each other a little differently, feel each other out probably for the first 10, 15 minutes, maybe, or else it may be full octane all game. I'm not really sure.
So let's go through history of games real quick. Hurricanes have been playing in the tournament, as have the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I do. So if you go back a couple weeks, they lost to Highland. Highland, I believe, is the number 3 overall seed. Kalama, number 2. Highland, a tough loss last year for us against them. And then they played Brewster twice, beat Brewster both times, and Tenasket lost to Tenastic. Tenastic is a tough team.
They are.
I want to say they're the number 4 seed, if I'm not mistaken. And then they beat St. George's to make it to today. So riding a couple wins, tough loss to a very good team. I'd say much the same for the Hurricanes. Lost to Cross Point, beat Evergreen Lutheran, finished the season really on a hot streak, playing really good soccer. So my hope is twofold. I think the travel distance, the home field advantage, I hope plays a role. And then
naturally we have to hope that.
And then 2, I think potential scoring. I like our chances with Avery and Alexa and Callie up front versus the Bulldogs tonight. So we'll see.
Yeah. Well, that'll be our pregame. We'll be back for halftime and post-game show. Right now, you're going to head over.
I'm going to take off. Matt, so it's all you, man.
Yeah, it's all me now. Which I'm surprised he's leaving me with a camera and everything, but it'll be fine. Get you guys in a moment.
junior, number 15, Brianna Barton. Junior, number 16, Allison Barton. Junior, number 17, Marley Swartzel. A sophomore, number 19, Addison Brown. Senior, number 22, Christine Red Thunder. Junior, number 25, Denise Escamilla. Senior, number 26, Staley Mail. And a sophomore, number 27, Carla Lucas. The Bulldogs are coached by Dean Klepek, Ken Vetters assisting, Steve Streeter, and Eric Matheson as well. Now for your Hurricanes. A sophomore, number 2, Alexa Brown. Sophomore, number 3, Margot Swinburtson. She's a junior, she's a captain. Number 4, Kayla Van Hoffwegen. Sophomore, number 5, Callie Russell. A freshman, number 6, Lauren Vandenbosch. A junior captain, number 7, Grace Van Pelt. A junior, number 8, Isabel Johnson. A freshman, number 9, Kenzie Houck. A senior, she's a captain, number 10, Ellie Vandenbosch. A sophomore, number 11, Avery McCullough. A junior, number 12, Ellie McBride. A sophomore, number 13, Sarah Daniels. A junior, number 14, Ruthie Rosema. An 8th grader, number 15, Grace Mounts. A sophomore, number 16, Haley Decker. A freshman, number 17, Francesca Bill. An 8th grader, number 18, Ava Young. An 8th grader, number 19, Evie Ware. A sophomore, number 20, Alyssa Pringle. And an 8th grader, number 21, Jalen Van Valkenburg. The Hurricanes are coached by Mike Russell, assisted by Chris Britch and Jeffrey McClellan. Our officials for tonight at center, Sophia Trujillo, Kristen Schuck at AR, Natalie Morris at the other AR, and the 4th official, Christine Suter. Will you please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Let's play some soccer, ladies. All right, with formalities out of the way, I'm assuming I am live and ready to go tonight. I want to thank Chaz Degas, patriarch of the Degas family here, Matthew Degas, student, apprentice, Padawan, to the Mr. Russell on the mic, representing Mount Vernon Christian's AV and their own Matthew Degas. I'm trying to remember, MPD is his little growing AV and production company. So tonight is a battle for opportunity to travel down to Kalama and take on the number 2 seed. As I said, you have the number 10 seed Oakanogan Bulldogs coming in. You have starters number 4, McCalla Cheselden. Number 6, Claire Peterson starting. Number 8, Alta Bauer. Liberty Linklater, who I struggled to say her name during announcements, is starting. Number 13, Miranda Escalara. And then number 14, Jasmine Ramos. Allison Barton, number 16, will be starting. 19, Addison Brown. Number 22, Christine Red Thunder will be starting. And Saley Mail and Carla Lucas, number 26, 27, respectively, will be starting. Number 19, Addison Brown, will be in goal. For your Hurricanes, you'll have your normal kind of formation and starters. So Alexa Brown will be up at the forward position. Number 2, Margot Swinburne in the midfield. At holding mid, you'll have number 4, Kayla Van Hofwegen. Callie Russell on the left wing, up forward. Number 5, Grace Van Pelt. Number 7, in goal. Kenzie Hauk playing defense. And we are underway with the kickoff going to the Hurricanes. Ellie Vandenbosch, number 10 on defense. Number 11, Avery McCullough. Number 12, Ellie McBride. Number 14, Ruthie Rosema. Number 16 on defense, Haley Decker. And then I believe that is it. We find ourselves with a 3-1-5-1 for Oakanogan, or a modified 4-4-2. Looking at the Hurricanes, they're playing a 4-3-3 midfield attack with a holding and a attacking midfield. Looks like both holding Ruthie and Kayla are sitting back a little bit. As I said, I believe there's a chance that they'll feel each other out for the first few minutes of the game to try to see what the plans are, and then coaches will make adjustments. Ball in play to Avery, a little swing and a whiff with her left foot. But yeah, so win and you can move on, lose and you go home. Tough time of the season, but that's playoff soccer here for the 1B, 2B state championships. Glad to be hosting here at Mount Vernon High School. And on behalf of Pat Russell, athletic director, I am your announcer today. And as I've said before, biased to a point, but I try to say correct soccer terminology, and I try to be somebody that both teams can listen to. Ball's played up over the top to Alexa Brown from Ruthie Rosema, cleared out from the defensive side. I'm going to get my binoculars so I can see the numbers for the Okanagan Bulldogs. They're wearing the white uniform on the screen going left to right. Hurricanes in blue going right to left. One thing I can tell already is that the numbers for the Hurricanes are easy to see versus the numbers for the Okanagan Bulldogs. So Kayla Van Hofwegen with the early ball in, trying to see if she could get something to skip off. A little advantageous on her part. Sailed down here nicely by Haley to Ruthie Rosema. I'm going to try to write down the positions of the Okanagan ladies just so I can easily tell you the numbers.
Good job. Go.
And my if I'm not announcing right now, it's because I can't see the gray numbers on the white shirts. So up front, looks like number 22 is your striker for the Bulldogs. Over on the far left flank, looks like number 27 for the Bulldogs. Tracking down Alexa over there on the wing in pink shoes. I'm not sure. Ball is in and loose. Callie Russell on the end of that tried to pop it up and over. The referee in a position where she's like, nope. Ball is bouncing around. And we have a ball thrown into Kayla Okanagan right on her tail. That is number, ponytail is in the way, number 5, 3, 6, or 8. Now I can see that is number 6 over here on the right flank with white shoes. A little bit of a miss hit there. Ball played way over to Haley. Coming back is Alexa Brown. Opens up, take the pass. In the central area, looks like, I wish they had heights because she's a tall young lady there in the center part. I can see her now. Her number is 26. Will be in the center mid area. That's Saley Mail. Ball played up to Callie Russell, but offsides is the call. All these young ladies are walking in a way that I can't tell their numbers. It's fun. It's exciting. Try to find out who this is over here with the yellow Pumas. That might be number 6 already. That looks like. Well, this is fun. I hope you guys are. This is intense soccer here, where I'm trying to figure out who's who in the lineup. That way, I can actually call. That's number 4 in the orange shoes over there. I'll connect the names here shortly. "16 is in the black shoes on defense, left center back. Number 8 is yellow shoes at the right wing back. Number 14 is the right center back over here. And Kenzie Hauk taking the ball, trying to make a pass back into Ellie Vandenbosch, plays it out, trying to keep safe. So Okanogan fans, I hope you can tell your folks apart, because these numbers are impossible for me to see clearly. So I will try to learn their name. Little shot up and over, left side over here for the Bulldogs. Headed out by number. We're going to find out who that is. Once I get all these numbers, I'll be awesome. Guarantee you. But right now, I'm semi-awesome. There's they're number 13 on the far side. Okay, we have it all figured out. But then a sub came in, so that's going to throw everything off. We're having fun. All right, number 13 is the back left. That's Miranda Escalera. Right there, though, is number 26, Sadie Mail in the middle. Gets the ball out to Ellie, up here to Kenzie. Tracking back is Callie for a while. Ball into Kayla. Number 11 is Liberty Linklater. On her tracking back here in the number 6 is Claire Peterson. So ball played up and over. One of the subs, I think, who just came in, and I'll try to figure out her number looks like number 10. Ashlyn Keith is a forward. I believe she came in for number 22, Christine Red Thunder. All right, ball's over on the sideline there with Haley Decker. Not a lot here in the first 8 minutes of the match. No real threats other than a little lifted shot by, I believe, number 6, Claire Peterson, that Grace Van Pelt easily cleared. Ball's played up. Right now we have 4 against 6, and then ball's played through to Callie from Kayla Van Hofwagen. Callie's going to push in. Ball's played to Callie, played out over the touch. Unfortunately, it will be a Bulldog goal kick. Taking a little sip of my sparkling ice. Just enough caffeine at this 5 p.m. start time. Instep played out by Kayla Van Hofwagen. Throwing coming in by number 8. Alta Bauer Jr. Ironically says forward on this, so maybe I have the wrong number. Ball played out over here off the touch. All right, she's really close. I think I can see with these. Uh-oh, got to focus in. She is number 8. Okay. Matt Degas with the eyes of a hawk. Ball cleared out. Oh, trying to play the bounce is Avery. Avery just using her speed here and touch, gets by. Little left-handed toe poke through, brings it back, puts it onto her right foot to Kayla. Kayla trying to find Ruthie. Ruthie trying to see which way to go. Up and over goes to Alexa. Alexa pins it a little bit up and over there. A little hand holding on that side. Back to Alexa, who plays, gets a shot off, and is left of goal for a goal kick. But the first real kind of threat for the Hurricanes here in the first 10 minutes of play with 30 minutes left in this half. Alexa gets on the end. One of our goal scorers this year from both in play, but this past weekend against Crosspoint, 2 goals from set pieces. So Oakanogan may or may not have talked about that, making sure they don't foul in dangerous positions. If I'm a Hurricane fan, though, I don't mind a nice friendly foul. Nothing that hurts here early in. See if we can get on the scoreboard from one of our sets. So Kenzie plays the ball up and over. Number 10 here for that's Ashlyn Keith back up in the forward area. Ellie Vandenbosch being pursued by number 6, Claire Pearson. Claire Pearson with some wheels. Out of bounds is a call by the AR. A couple fans disagree, but it wouldn't be fans if they didn't disagree every now and then. Now played out again. I kind of disagree with that. I think the ball – oh, wait. No, the ball's out. Just one in on Alta Bauer, yeah. Trying to not be biased. Alta Bauer taking the throw in here. I'm learning these names pretty good. Ball played up and over. Haley with the clearance. Ellie with the clearance. Ellie goes hard to it. Calls off Kayla. Checking back is Avery. Avery's going to use some speed. Gets a little push. They're going to get called, and it'll be a free kick for the Hurricanes. Saley Mail not quite aware maybe of number 11's speed. Mr. Russell quite aware of number 11 speed. Okay, checking back in and checking out. Maybe not back in. This is number... Oh, come on. Just covering it. Can't see it. Number 16 I'm going to go with. Ball plays far up by Alexa. Number 15 is actually in. Her name is Brianna Barton, junior defender as well, playing up front. So, a couple switches from what the paper says, or the roster says. Margot going fast, gets played off the ball well by number 27, Carla Lucas. Ball back to Haley Decker. Played out here to Ellie Vandenbosch, looking for Kenzie Hauk. Little inside touch. Hard to Kayla. Up and over goes the ball, and Avery is on it. The play is made out by number 14, Jasmine Ramos, wisely just playing the ball outside over the sideline. Coming up to take the throw in looks to be Kenzie Hauk, freshman defender. I'm going to take another sip of my raspberry ice. Don't tell my wife I'm having caffeine. Not that I can't. I'm a grown man, but sometimes I'm not supposed to. Kayla Thayer taking the ball down. Placed out, I believe, by number 6, Claire Peterson. Kenzie Hauk, ball played into to Ruthie Rosema, number 11. Liberty Linklater is on that. Pinning the ball, a little push in the back is there, but Avery is there with her head, pops it up, over, out. There's Miss Ruthie Rosema out to Alexa Brown. Alexa's going to try to get on this, try to not get the ball. Oh, gets a little push. Ball goes in, up and over the flying Kayla Van Hofwagen, who can't quite get there, but Callie gets on the end, pokes it through, little push, and is unable. Kayla with the step. Played back, maybe not. She's holding it up. Gets a little spin. Goes with pace. Number 11 there, Liberty, is on her. And the little back heel to Ruthie. Ruthie into Kayla. Kayla with the turn. Going to take a little space with it. Trying to find her friend. Her friends have lost her. Ball played over to Haley Decker, one of her friends as well. Ball played into Haley just past the hip of Avery McCullough. and out of play over the touch for a goal kick. Here at the 25-minute mark, 30 seconds from that, I should say, it is still 0-0. And I am adjusting my sound because apparently the mic is way too close to my mouth. Ball played out over here. Kenzie with the step. Gets it inside touch. Claire Peterson there. Ball to Ruthie. Ruthie over to Haley. Haley with the inside touch, pushing it out. Sees Alexa checking back. Takes the space. Haley's coming back over here to Ruthie. Ruthie through to Alexa. Alexa on a touch. Unfortunately, number 4, McCullough Cheselden was unable to guard her in that, but then was able to. Ball's played hard, and the keeper down on 2 knees with an outstretched arms makes the save. Avery McCullough is there. We're going to count that as another shot for Alexa, and the pressure is now being a bit sustained here for the Hurricanes. Coach Mike would love a goal or 2 here in the first half to be able to go into halftime up a couple goals, and I tell you, these girls, the Hurricanes, would feel really good about that as they compete tonight. Okay, ball played back. Ruthie getting the ball, trying to find somebody to pass to. Passes back to Ellie McBride, Jr., over to Ellie Vandenbosch, Sr., who then tracks it back. Callie Russell coming back a little bit over to Kenzie Hauk, 9th grader, freshman. Kayla out to Kenzie. Kenzie's going to step. Back to Kayla. Kayla with the little inside touch way over to Haley Decker. Possession ball by the Hurricanes. Haley with a tough touch. Keeps it in. Gets it up to Alexa. Alexa's going to work. Okay. Believe number 4 is over there. McCullough Cheselden working on that. Ball is played over and loose in the box, but the keeper's there. Callie Russell would have been on the end of that for the first goal, but unfortunately, or fortunately if you're a Bulldogs fan, the ball goes right to the keeper, or the keeper makes a good save on that. Little bobble, but fortunately for the Bulldog keeper, at her feet to where she could pick it up. Mike Russell chirping some instructions, barking out some instructions in a nice bark, a nice chirp way. It looks like number 22, Christine Red Thunder, back in for Oakanogan up front. She's a midfielder defender. Makes me wonder a bit if Oakanogan is looking at the defensive mindset for this game. Wouldn't be the first time teams have come in to play us with more of a defensive. The only reason I say that is if the sheet is right, and some of these defenders are normally defenders, but they're playing the striker position. That's unique. I can tell you my daughter plays striker now, and she would never, ever love to be in the defense spot. Down the field, that looks like Margot again. Swinburneson over to make sure she's okay is, looks like number 22's there. No, yeah, number 22, Christine Red Thunder. Great sportsmanship there from the Bulldog striker up front. So ball played out here from Grace Van Pelt to Haley Decker. Haley Decker being chased by Christine Red Thunder. Ball to Alexa. Alexa working on number 4, Claire McCullough Cheselden. And back to Ruthie. Ruthie with a pass out to Kenzie Hauk. Very controlled, very straightforward. Little give and go there. Oh, misstep from Kayla. Number 11 is there to grab it. Liberty Linklater gets it out to number 6, Claire Peterson, who's going up the wing. Claire with the cross. Not too dangerous as there's no one there other than our MVC center back. On the move is Alexa. Alexa goes up and over with a little too much octane for Avery McCullough. Avery is fast, but as she knows, not quite as fast as somebody in the announcer's booth. Ellie Vandenbosch brings it down. sees Ruthie. Ruthie there trying to find who to go to. Little pass into Margot. Margot brings the ball down. Ball bouncing a lot on this turf. So although thankful for the opportunity to play here on turf, ball played up, over. Kind of a weird little bounce. Alexa brings it down. Taken away by, I believe, number 16, Allison Barton on the takeaway there in the box. If not Allison, number 13, Miranda Escalera with the step. So good potential there. Ball coming into Ruthie. Ruthie unaware that number 22, I believe, is on her back. Found out soon enough. Ball played up and played out by, I want to say, number 14. Maybe that was number 16. Allison Barton. So Ruthie over here plays it out over the touch. That was actually, Ruthie. So Mount Vernon Christian in a little bit of a defensive mindset as well, hoping that that the young ladies can get up and over with some balls. Yeah, it's weird. Number 8 is your back right defender here. She is a forward in the book. Number 14, Jasmine is defensive mid. That makes sense. Number 16, Allison Barton is a defender, so that makes sense. So maybe Coach Dean recognizing the speed of Mount Vernon Christian and placing a couple girls back that can catch up, hopefully for them to Avery and to Alexa, Callie as well. So here comes over here is Kenzie. Kenzie coming out of her left back. Gets the ball up to Callie. Callie going to go to work on number 8. Alta Bauer gets the ball in. Kayla going back at it. Little play off of Callie, off of the defender for a throw-in for your Hurricanes here with 18 minutes, 30 seconds left in this half. Kenzie Hauk throwing the ball in. Gets the ball to Kayla. Kayla goes by with speed. Man marked is Callie by number 8. Ball played back is Avery there. Kind of a poor, not a poor shot. It is a good shot, but is this a little weak attempt on that one with her left and goes to the goalie right now. Ball played up to striker number 22. I believe that's number 22. Yes. Christine Red Thunder. Ball played over to Kenzie Hauk, coming into the middle, gets the ball off to Margot Swinburne. Haven't called her number or name much. Ball is stolen by Christine. Red Thunder played over to Haley Decker, and only one person trying to track her down as you see a very defensive mindset here honestly for both teams to a point. Stepping in is Ruthie Rosema. There is Haley Decker going to Alexa. Alexa getting free on the far. Hits it quickly and into the box. I think she can take a little bit more time and take some space. But, Avery's been very close a few times getting on the end of that. Played with the head by Ellie Vandenbosch. Coming across is Kayla Thayer with pace. Sees Haley Decker. Haley Decker's going to come up from that right wing back, try to take up space. Meeting her, I think, in the middle, number 27, is Carla Lucas, and the ball played out for a Hurricane throw-in. Ball played up. Avery goes up and over with her head, played out by number 16. That is Allison Barton back there on the defensive center back position. Actually, no, she's the number 13. Miranda Escalera over there. Haley Decker coming in, getting the ball up to Avery. Avery with a quick step, a little push in the back. Nothing, no harm, no foul from the referee's vantage point. Letting the girls play. Ball played out here to Kenzie. Kenzie back to Ellie. Ellie going to take up that space and switches it far over to Haley Decker. Haley Decker trying to bring that ball down. What I was going to say about the turf, although we appreciate it, this is that kind of rubber, kind of a little bit, probably 15 years old, maybe a little older than that. that the ball really, really bounces on this turf. And so bringing the ball down to your feet and controlling can be tough. Goalkeeper taking her own goal kick, playing it out of the back. Tonight they are not, and so ball comes over to Callie. Callie with a nice little touch. Goes by with speed, gets a little bit in. Oh, unfortunately, if you're a Hurricane fan, actually a great thing for Hurricanes, a little corner kick. So this is that time. I'm going to turn the light off so I can get a good eye on this. Hurricanes last Saturday off 2 set pieces from the foot of Alexa Brown put the ball in the back of the net. Guarantee you this is in the back of her mind, and Coach Russell is probably say, hey, put it on frame, see what you got. Ball played in early, hits the post, played out to Alexa, but just by her, and will be a throw-in for the Hurricanes. Formation-wise, they're going to stay in that kind of aggressive formation up front. Hopefully Callie is going to make a run to the corner, try to get another corner kick. Ball comes into Avery, a rocket. Avery there, Kayla coming up, Margot there, Avery there, the goalkeeper at the end of it. I haven't called out her name as much, Addison Brown. A lot more work here in the early minutes. Misstep there by Kayla trying to bring it down. Up front now, number 10 again is Ashley Keith. Ball out here to Kenzie Hauk, up to Callie Russell. Callie Russell into Ruthie Rosema, looking up over the top, trying to get a bounce up and over. A good play there by number 13, Miranda Escalera, coming up to play her. If you're looking carefully from the vantage point of a Hurricane fan, what you see number 8, Alta Bauer, woman marking, I should say, Callie Russell. So wherever Callie goes, number 8's going to follow. Over on the far side, I believe it's number 4, McCullough Cheselden. She is man-marking Alexa. So what they're choosing to do defensively is keep 3 people central on Avery, hoping that Avery can't split them. That's why it seems like every ball is going to a center defender. And then man-mark Alexa and Callie. So Alexa is going to end up going by somebody if she can get by, and then the defense will rotate over. But the whole game so far, you're seeing this man-marking double team from the Bulldogs. Ball played out, unfortunately. Ball played in by Haley. I don't think she heard it was out or the whistle. So what's going to happen in the second half or in the adjustment, Coach Mike and Coach Jeffrey and Coach Chris over there will be talking as we tick down under 12 and a half minutes here in this first half, is internal passing. So you're going to have to find wall passes, a little give and go. So our mids are actually going to have to go support Alexa and Callie with the give and go. So they'll get the ball, drop it in central to a mid, and then make their way on the flank. Up and over, they might be able to get some up and over, but either way, whenever you go up and over on a man-marked team, there's a defender waiting for that up and over, and there's somebody on the person guarding man. So it'll be a little bit more of a challenge there for the Hurricanes. Ball play back here. Ellie gets it out. Marking her was number 6, Claire Peterson. Up and through to Avery, who keeps it in to Callie. Oh, just barely misses it. Steps through to that, though, is number 26 for the Bulldogs, Saley Mail. Over to Haley Decker. Haley Decker's bringing the ball up. She's going to have to carry out of the back position. So right here, if we can get a mid to come in and get that wall pass, we need to do a 90-degree kind of inside and up and over. Ellie McBride there on the backside. Really no concern defensively to just play it out over the side. So little tough touch there for Haley Decker with her left foot. So what I'm saying is when Alexa gets the ball over there on the side, is she's going to have to play a central ball, and then that midfielder is going to end up having to figure out whether she passes the ball up and over or if she passes the ball kind of back at an angle for a wall pass. So right there, ball central, and you see that opens up Alexa. Alexa can go. Ball slipped through to Avery over here to Callie. Callie, maybe a communication breakdown a little bit. Callie trying to get on the end of that, just a little bit too far forward. Ball played over the head of Ruthie, settled. Like I say, this is a bouncy turf, settled here by Kenzie. Claire Peterson, I think, stepping in front of that one. Kenzie using her left foot. Gets away. There's Callie. Nice little touch. Back to Callie. So she's man-marked here by 8. Coming out of her back defense was number 14. And we have a goal kick. So Callie trying to go around is finding that's going to be tough. So we'll see. Coach Mike Russell talking with assistant coach Chris Rich. Coach Dean over there with his assistant coaches observing, kind of arms full. It looks like the game plan that they put in motion is working to what they had hoped. Ball played in nicely to the middle. Avery is there. A little handball there from Alexa with the reach. She was trying to create some space between her and number 4, McCullough Cheselden. 9 minutes on the clock. Substitutions have come to a bit of a rest for, not to a point, I guess. Back in there is number 22, Christine Red Thunder up front. So Ellie McBride there with the touch, and that is out of bounds and going to be a throw-in for the Bulldogs. Local photographer from the Mount Vernon, actually the Skagit Valley Herald here to take some of the pictures. Hopefully tomorrow morning or the next day you'll find some pictures of this game. So if you are a Bulldog fan, check out Skagit Valley Herald. You might see some of your daughters in the paper. Throw in by Haley, sent to Margot. A little tough misplay there. Coming back to it was, I think that's Christine Red Thunder over there back on the ball. Ball played by Ellie McBride, a little bit hot to Ruthie Rosema. Ooh, Kenzie with a good turn back in, gets the ball to Kayla. Kayla, little pullback out to Kenzie. Kenzie up to Callie, but over to Avery actually. Avery going to go, trying to get past number 8. Alta Bauer there. Alta Bauer plays it. And then off Callie Russell.
Go, Claire. Lex, let's go.
Yeah, interesting tactical game for these two teams. Kenzie Hauk with the header to Callie. Callie being marked there by Alta, over to Kayla. Kayla goes by number 11, Liberty Linklater. Out to Callie. Callie getting on the end of that. She's going to look for a cross. Turns inside. Gets the ball up and off. That is a handball in the box. Going to be a penalty kick. Never mind. They called the ball out over the touch. Oh. So the problem is the goal kick sign and the handball sign exactly the same. So that's a tough one there for Mr. Russell to miss. Oh, ball played into Kayla. Kayla's going through. She's going to get a shot off. It is ticked and should be a corner kick. Referee was there. I could not hear it. Looked like it ricocheted off of the foot of I think Saley Mail back there on defense. Maybe it was number 14, Jasmine Ramos. But anyways, the referee says, nope, that was not. So you see Alexa in tight now, trying to play more central. Gets the ball bouncing to the goalkeeper. Really no issue for Allison Barton, sorry, not Allison, Addison Brown on that one. Good boot comes out to Ellie McBride, who misses it. Ellie Vandenbosch there. Kenzie trying to get a touch on it, unfortunately can't. And we'll get back on defense. We're looking at 5.5 minutes left here in the first half. 0-0 is the score. Alta Bauer taking the ball out for the Bulldogs to throw in with her yellow Pumas. Ball up and over. Ellie Vandenbosch trying to figure out where she wants to go with this, out to Haley Decker. Haley Decker letting the ball run, pulling it up, gets the ball to Alexa. I think Haley Decker may have to overlap. Alexa's going to work by herself over there, trying to find space. And gets by number 4, McCullough Cheselden, and to no avail. This defense, the way that's stacked against the Hurricanes, there's really no opportunities for them just to make that wing pass or through passes because the girls are there ready for it. So Kayla with a nice turn in the central, gets the ball to Avery. Avery looks at, gets through, a little bit of a click. It's going to be a corner kick. It better be a corner kick. Should be a corner kick. It's not a corner kick. 7 defenders. All right. Population density right there says that was off Oakanogan, but unfortunately we are a math school, and so gets it in. Ball comes out to Margot. Margot puts a shot on goal. Unfortunately, right to goalkeeper Addison Brown for another save. Going to mark that as a shot, though, here. Ellie into Ruthie. You can hear some of the chatter. Kayla and Ruthie really talking. Kayla decides to kick it the other way to make Haley warm up a little bit. Haley looked a little cold. So as Haley tracks that down, she's trying to find Alexa. Alexa's going to go work again on McCullough. Cheselden goes by her with speed. As she gets the ball across, ball is going to be placed in. It is going to be Avery McCullough on the end of kind of the missed ball tries to make a friendly pass to her neighbor, and unfortunately, even Mr. Rogers would not be excited about that offside call, even though it was a right offside call. So, referee signals an indirect free kick. So no foul on that. So all that is an offense of the rule. So that's why her arm was up in the air for an indirect free kick. Kayla trying to take that ball down. There is Margot Swinburneson. Gets the ball up to Alexa. Alexa going to go to work. Alexa been doing yeoman's work over there, trying to get the ball into Avery, or into Callie in this sense. Callie being marked by 2 Bulldogs. Gets a little push. Ruthie's going to go by because there's nobody to mark Ruthie with Callie in the central spot. Ruthie little take and go. She's going to get to her right foot, put a shot left of goal, side netting, and that is unfortunately for the Hurricanes kind of a little bit indicative of this time so far. And so we are now below 2 minutes on the clock, and Mr. Russell up here announcing got yelled at. It's okay. I can take it. Lexa comes back. Ball was out, so it will be Bulldog ball. At the half, I'm going to join Matt Degas over in our little announcer's booth, actually in the I don't know, we call it news media suite here at ball played in. Trying to make the run in, unfortunately, was Alexa. Going to be a ball throw in to the Bulldogs. Avery with a tough little touch there. Big high throw in, and Margot's there fighting number 27, I believe, Carla Lucas for the ball. Ends up an out, ball being pushed over, and goes into Avery. Avery with the touch. A little tough touch off of, we'll take it. Carla Lucas looking at the ref like, hey, That will be a corner kick. This is a set opportunity. I'm going to turn the lights off so we can get this. How is that not a corner kick? I am blind over here, apparently. I don't know about you guys, but that looked like a perfectly good kickoff of the side. So, well, I'm not even going to guess who that goes to. That could be the Hurricanes. That could be the Bulldogs. Mr. Russell can't tell these days. Well, Blue's throwing it in, so that's a Hurricane throw-in. Going into to Ruthie Rosema. Probably just a few minutes left here. Ruthie getting a touch, puts it out to Haley. Haley needs to take up that space. Keep on going, Haley. Keep on going. Get that cross in. Use your magic. Go by, go by. And I'm guessing that that's our throw-in, but today I'm just unsure of myself now. A little insecure with my commitment to throw-ins. All right, big throw-in. It's going to bounce. It's going to bounce. Callie's going to get on the end of this. Callie's going to get on the – come on, Callie, get on the end of this. Corner kick. A few seconds left here in the half. The referee is going to let this play out, I hope. She's looking at her watch. She's saying, hey, you guys get this opportunity, Hurricanes. I gave it to you. Okay, maybe she didn't. It's the right play. I don't keep track of the time after the period or after the 2-minute mark. Alexa Brown on a corner kick having a – ball will be naturally coming out to the 12 from her. Ball is played high. Ball is played far. Ball is played to Kayla Van Hofwagen coming over to get the touch. She's going to do a little pullback, I think. No, a little give and go from Ruthie up and out, and that is going to be the half. So at the end of one half here in the books, it is the visiting Oakanogan Bulldogs 0 and your Hurricanes from Mount Vernon Christian 0 as well. As the teams make their way, I'm going to start the clock. And in about 1 minute, we'll be over talking a little bit about the game with Matt Degas there in studio. So, Matt, passing it on to you. We'll see you in about 30 seconds.
Helps if you unmute yourself.
I will
Make sure you unmute yourself.
I know how to.
So
blue means go.
Yeah, blue means go. Welcome, Mr. Russell, to the video perfectionist suite here over on the north side.
Yeah,
north side of the pitch. You didn't know what to call it, so I just gave you what to call it there.
Yeah.
So we're at halftime.
Yeah.
Who's been on fire so far? I mean, obviously the Hurricanes have put a bunch of pressure, especially near that 20-minute mark. They're just absolutely pressuring the crap out of these.
I'm not allowed to say that.
I'm not allowed to say crap. They are pressuring the heebie-jeebies out of the Bulldogs here. So besides that, who else has been on fire?
So I think Alexa's done a really good job. She's been going against McCullough Cheselden over there, number 4, and that's been a good matchup. Over here on the left side of the pitch, Alta Bauer, a forward, normally has been man-marking Callie Russell, number 5. So Coach Dean, I think for the Bulldogs, as I was saying, really working to man-mark what he feels is the strength of the attacking offense for the Hurricanes. Avery, then, what she finds herself in is there's 3 middle backs, basically, back there with number 13, I think it's Miranda Escalera, number 16 and 14, Allison Barton and Jasmine Ramos for the Bulldogs. They've got a forward up there, number 22 and number 27 moving up. So Christine Red Thunder and then Carla Lucas playing mid. Not, other than that first early left-footed attempt from Claire Peterson, not a whole lot of shots on goal.
Yeah.
If Coach Mike's been here before. So a couple years ago, Highland did the same thing. Highland got over in our side one time, similar, I should say, not the same, and took a defensive posture. I think Oakanogan, Dean's just looking at, hey, if we can get this game on their turf, 0-0 for a good period of time, and then maybe there's a chance, maybe there's a slip up, foul in the box, who knows. So. Yeah, on fire, it's 0-0, so not a lot of on fire. That being said, I think Alexa Brown's shown that she can get through. She's got to try to figure out whether I'm going to chip over the top, pass the ball across the center, or try to make a complete crossover to Callie. So I think Callie's been close to a couple.
So as your coach, Mike, you mentioned this a little bit on the broadcast of maybe potentially changing your strategy a little bit with your Okanogans, like pressuring your 2 girls on the side as much as you mentioned. What would you suggest Coach Mike do in this situation?
So since I have basically the same soccer pedigree as my brother with a couple of years on him, so my brother's the coach, and he's my younger brother. And that being said, I really think the wingbacks, at least for Haley, I think if Haley can join the attack from the right side wingback, she has enough ability. The other thing is to maybe look at Kayla or Ruthie overlapping with Alexa to add to the mix. Okay. There might be, the thing I was trying to explain is if Alexa gets the ball, Margot or Kayla going into a square, meaning the ball is going to be placed to the middle, and then Avery being on that line, do I go quick up and over to Avery with her speed? Maybe she gets on it with a bouncing header because this turf is bouncing like crazy.
Yeah.
Or can I get the ball on a wall pass back out to Alexa, who then is by her man, who's man marking her, and then she's one-on-one with the defender.
Yeah.
Opportunities are there, but I do think our mids, mainly Kayla and Margot, are probably going to have stepped up into the attacking third with the idea that I'm going to get a ball to my feet and press through or over, or I'm going to get a ball to my feet and I'm going to push it out to the wings for crosses from Callie. If Callie and if Alexa get by those corners, I say just go to goal.
Yeah. It was interesting. Hurricanes had a pretty decent shot on goal with Avery. She decided to pass over to Callie. That ball, especially on the turf, I think if we were at our field at Mount Vernon Christian High School, sorry, that would be a goal for sure. Because I think Avery timed that well, but she wasn't anticipating the pitch and the turf. But.
So the last one there where she passed to Callie and Callie was offside. I think that's one growth for Avery is my left foot's not as good as my right foot. So can I somehow get a fake with my left, pull back to my right, and get a right foot shot off? Those are the things that this time of the season you're not going to do today.
Yeah.
That being said, is over the summer, and I'll use my daughter as an example. Some of the moves that you need to be successful as that striker only come during the summer workouts, and so making sure that you're putting in that time. So,
yeah. Anything else?
I don't think so.
I think it's getting close to that time. I'm going to go take a little break, and we'll see you after the game.
2:15.
Okay.
So Mr. Russell's going to head over to his announcing suite without the... Wait, do you have heat over there?
I have heat over there. So I'm going to hand you this bad boy so I don't take it to you.
Yeah,
I'm going to exit stage right.
Stage right. Okay.
And there you have it.
Fancy terms. Okay. So you guys aren't used to seeing me on the screen very much, but we're about 2 minutes away from heading into the second half. And we just want to say thank you for tuning in. And I am the man behind the camera, Matt Dugas. I have my own production-ish company. Check me out on YouTube, Facebook, MPD Video. Sorry, at MPD Vid on both platforms. And thank you all for tuning in. And you'll hear from Mr. Russell next.
I got to turn this back on. We are back on, and a change in the forward position. Looks like number 10 is up there. That's Ashlyn Keith to start off. Maybe not. Maybe that's not Ashlyn up there. Looks like we have the same basic lineup from the first. Over here is Avery. Ooh, big change there for the Hurricanes. So Avery coming out on the wing, putting Alexa in on the inside. That's that little play I was talking about. So on the end here is Alexa. If Ruthie and, sorry, not Alexa. If Ruthie and Avery can find their opportunity in space, cross over and out by Ruthie. So Coach Mike making a tactical change with Alexa going central. If they're going to keep that center or that man marker on Alexa, just kind of make her kind of a roamer. She's going to have free line on the pitch. Kayla Van Hofwagen moving very high up on this attacking mid. So Alexa kind of playing that attacking mid where Avery was. Ball put up and over. Bounces. Oh. Opportunity there for the Hurricanes, squelched by goalie Addison Brown. Callie still being marked over on the far side by number 8, Alta Bauer. So not a lot of changes from approach. We have a lot of room over here. Ellie Vandenbosch with the ball at her feet, played up to Kenzie. Kenzie to Alexa. Alexa with the turn up to Callie, out of bounds. Throw in Hurricanes here in the second half, just a few minutes in. Ball played into, ball played through nicely by Ruthie Rosema, who unfortunately Callie Russell could not get on the end of. Cleared over here to Haley. Haley, a little bit of a missed touch. And up there on her, I believe, is number 4. That is Mikala Cheselden, who gets the ball out here to number 11, Liberty Linklater. Ball is off the Hurricanes for a Bulldog throw-in. Play down the line and up over Oh, not over the line. Avery's back here. A little pull back, little push through, tough pass in, and over the touch, the ball goes from the foot of Saley Mail in the middle, number 26. So what this does is when you man mark, you kind of you have those three people back. Kayla Thayer trying to find space here up front. And Margot is going to have to play a big role back here, finding and connecting. I think Haley Decker can draw. You see Avery coming back for that touch. Goes through, goes by with speed. A little cross in. Kayla Thayer going to get or not Kayla Thayer, Mrs. Thayer. Kayla Van Hofwegen going to try to get on the end of that. And for a throw in, Hurricanes. Ball goes in quickly. Played over here from number 26 out by number 11. That is Liberty Linklater later with the throw. Struggling with that. That must be too many L's in a row for Mr. Russell here. Avery McCullough with the throw, showing the guns here tonight. A little bit hard off of the pitch. Margot with the step, brings it down, stays on it, trying to get the pushback. Gets her to her left foot, crossed in. Kayla's there. Ball is played weird. Alexa's going to be here. Liberty is on her, and so is, I believe, number 4, Cullison is on her. Ball is played up and over a little bit too much by Alexa Brown, number 2. In the first half, I think it was about 6 shots on frame to a point. Caused a little bit of issue. A couple of crosses, I wouldn't call them shots, but made goalie Addison Brown work harder than maybe she wanted to. Here you've seen one shot from Alexa far off, but another shot that she had. Ooh, ball played through. Callie trying to get on the end of that. Being man-marked by Alta Bauer there. Alta Bauer plays it out for a Hurricane throw-in. Clock ticks under 35 minutes here with Kayla Van Hofwegen trying to get the ball to Alexa. Alexa gets on the end of this. To be honest, Alexa just wants to try to get a spot where she can get her shot off. A great shot there. Callie misses that little pullback. Gets the ball up and over out to Alexa, who gets on top of it, just below it, I apologize. Trying to get on top of it with proper technique. You can kind of steer their practicing. Great opportunity. So a good save by the goalie, and unfortunately, just for the Hurricanes, unable to find the back of the net there. Pressure remains over here in the Hurricane area. Coming out of her back line is Kenzie Hauk, tracking down number 22, Christine Red Thunder. Ball played back here to Ellie, out to Kenzie. Kenzie going to get a touch on it. Trying to find out if she's going through to Callie, played up. Coach Mike might talk to the young wingback to say, hey, let's get the ball central. Let's keep control of it as best we can. That through ball is just maybe not there. At the same time, she had I'm with her. I'm with you. That's Hurricane fans wanted to foul. Don't know how many of the Okanagan Bulldog fans made it down here. Coach Dean was thinking maybe one. I think there might be more than that. I'm not quite sure. So ball played in off the ricochet. Ball's through and on to the goalie's hands there. I think with Alexa, if she can just maybe get a little air underneath that, the flank is open. As she's being guarded, like I say, that leaves, geez Louise. That leaves Kenzie getting back on that. Here comes Callie. Callie's going to push it through, try to get on the end of that. Kenzie's going to keep it in on the far side. Little trip on the ball. Little pull back or kick back over here. Ellie's going to get over to Haley Decker, taking up that space. Margaret checking to her. Little bit of a misstep for Haley. And I want to say number 6 is Alexa motioning to Avery that she's going to try to get the ball up in the air, which I think would be wise. So or at an angle farther away. So ball coming up. Ellie with a misstep. He's done that twice. It's something that Coach Mike might address in tape if they watch. Those are ones that, with one attacker up front, maybe you can get away with. But as you add better teams with better attack, you can't misstep on those multiple times and get away with it. All right, weird play into the central area. Liberty Linklater just making the pass off of the shins of Ruthie Rosema. Ruthie gets it. Kenzie Hauk trying to make a play. Ball is played up. It's going to roll. It's going to roll. And it's going to go over the touch to the Hurricane goal kick. Sub coming in, it looks like for number 22, I think that's number 10, Ashlyn Keith coming in. My notes have the teams opposite direction, so if I messed up the names, I apologize. Maybe I just turn this sheet around. So that with the ball is number 4. That's Claire McCullough Cheselden on marking Alexa. Marking Callie is number 8, Alta Bauer. So over here on the left flank by the 20-yard line is Claire Peterson. Kayla with a little step back, trying to get to her shot. A little pass to Alexa. A little tough touch there from Alexa. She's going to try to go to work. I think she's going to try to get a shot off. She gets it up. Goalie's there, a little bobble, and unfortunately, relatively easy save again for Addison Brown in goal. Great kick over the top. Ellie Vandenbosch with the bring down for Kenzie. Kenzie taking the ball out to is that Callie over there? Callie Russell, number 5. Ball just kicked up by number 11, Liberty Linklater. Out here to Haley Decker. Haley with the touch to Margot. Margot trying to stay on the inside. There goes Avery. Avery finding Ruthie. Ruthie up and over the top. Trying to get on the end of that is Avery. Unfortunately not able to, but Ruthie's going to take this in. I think she can take it herself for a little while. She's going to pass it out here to Avery, who is on. Avery gets her arms or her legs around. Kayla is there. Ball kind of going in the middle, played out here, and over the touch, over the sideline is ball out, knocked out by, I believe, number 16, Allison Barton. So ball comes into Ruthie. Ruthie's going to go to work here. Kind of toying with, looks like number 11, Liberty Linklater. Ball played to Callie. Callie on that far side gets a touch in. She's going to get back to a shot right to the goalie, unfortunately for Callie Russell. I think that's the best build-up, though, tonight that we've seen for an opportunity for the sophomore left winger over there. So if we can get that tough step again, our center backs are not reading the ball on the lights as good as we have in the past. Ball stays in. Kenzie, luckily with her speed, gets the ball all the way over here to Haley Decker. And now we're going to try building up again. Margot there with a touch out to, inside is Ruthie. Ruthie over to Kenzie. Kenzie's going to take up that space. Callie strap coming out. There goes the pass through to Callie. Callie's going to try to get on the end of that. We have number 14 back there, and there's a good collision there, but no call. As Callie introduces herself to Jasmine Ramos, senior midfielder. Ball comes into Kayla. Number 26, I believe that is Saley Mail in the back there. Out to Margot. Margot, a little late step. Ball is cleared. 27 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. Haley Decker going to get on the end of this. Goes to Avery. Avery back to Haley. And ball is played up by Saley Mail. Ellie McBride there with touch. Kind of a tough touch out over the end line or the sideline there for a throw-in for the Bulldogs. Hurricane coaches stand together trying to figure out, hey, what do we do? How do we attack? Do we change anything? I like Kayla up front. I wouldn't, do we add one more attacker or one more mid? Do girls try to possess longer? Up and over is a little tough. There goes Kayla on the end of this. She's going to push through. A tough touch. Goal, maybe a ball to the hand, but ultimately shot left by Kayla Van Hofwegen there. I think you're seeing the opportunities that Coach Mike and the Hurricanes are trying to create. You have 4 backs here with Haley Decker able to bring the ball up, but you've kind of created two attacking midfielders in Margot and Alexa, with a natural midfielder there, and Kayla trying to play a little bit of striker just to draw some crowd away from Avery and away from Callie and away from Alexa. Ball going over to number 26, Saley Mail. Alexa coming here. Ball is pressed up and over, maybe a bit too far. Is too far for Avery. 26 minutes here left on the game clock. I'm going to set my little alarm so that I make sure I stop this clock here at the 2-minute mark. So don't mind me if I'm a little quiet. Doing 2 things at once is not the easiest thing. So we'll go to 23 minutes and 25 seconds right there. That way I will know when that alarm goes off to stop it. Kayla Van Hofwegen in the middle there. Pass out to Callie. Callie gets a shot off. There again, the goalie's there. 3 Hurricanes surrounding the goal. I really think there has to be some penetration through that line via the dribble. Better step there from Ellie McBride coming back as Alexa. Alexa, a little trickery. My guess is she might take a shot here. Little pullback. That's what I'm talking about. Push through. Unfortunately, unfortunately, just not in a spot where we can get on the end of that. So. Yeah, I'm not sure if these girls are seeing the ball well out of the lights. Ooh, nice little handball, not called. Handling now is such a different beast than when I played, so I appreciate the through balls, but I think we got to play feet and we got to make some attacks here. Just keep on going. Coach is trying to help Kenzie with how to approach that. I think there's a little bit of underneath the ball, a little chipping that probably needs to occur. Easier on grass than it is on this turf, I will tell you that. Ball play to Kayla from Kenzie Hauk. Kayla gets a turn. Little pullback, drop pass over here to Ruthie. Ruthie out to Callie. This is where I think Callie should just go at the defense. Ruthie trying to figure out too, do I just go at the defense? Little turn back to Ellie. Ellie over here to Haley. Haley Decker being pursued by number 27. That is Carla Lucas. Going up and over. There we have an opportunity. Kayla's going to get on the end of this. Trying to get there is Kayla. Oh, just a little bit late is Alexa. Ruthie brings the ball down. Couple girls at the feet. Off to her left. She's trying to find somebody to pass to. A little pullback. Little step through and unfortunately cleared out of the way. Kenzie with a big step. Nice little push. That's shoulder to shoulder, folks. Ball comes over here to Ellie McBride. Ellie trying to get a tough touch, but given straight back to our Hurricane defense and played out. Hopefully Kenzie can keep it in. She can. I think she has time to go. A little up and over. Do not go too hard. Just keep on going. Just take a shot. Trying to get on the end of that is Callie, unable to. There's Kenzie again. Callie coming back. Callie with this opportunity. Alexa there. Take it to the hole. Go to the hole. Gets a shot off. Oh. Corner kick deflected out by the Bulldogs. That's your home. Just go to your home. 22 minutes, 6 seconds on the clock. Ruthie Rosema looks like she's coming over to take the kick. Got a young man over on the touch, Sir Seth Russell, looking like he's drinking his third mocha of the day. Not sure that's the best thing for the 13-year-old son of the coach, but hey, ball retrievers needed. Ruthie looking at the ball, wondering if we're going to play low, going long. Step towards that is Callie, Alexa, and Callie with a nice little set play there from Ruthie to Callie to Alexa. Oakanogan may have thought something was up. Coach Dean pacing a little bit over there, a little wipe of the brow. Subs coming in, being waved on. Sub, I should say. Looks like number 9 coming in, Ava Robeck, up front for the Bulldogs. Margaret going through, possessing it. You want Kenzie to move up. Kenzie, move up. So Callie is there. A little tough touch goes by. Keep on going. Just go. Just go. Kicks the ball off Kayla's backside and gets the ball back. Steps in to see Ruthie. Ruthie out to Avery. Avery with the step in. Unfortunately, a bit tardy on that. But coming back for the ball is Haley Decker, being pursued by number 27, Carla Lucas. Played out here to Avery, and it is supposedly out over the touch. That's usually when I say all the way out. My guess is that was pretty close. So
it was out.
Ooh, ball played in. Avery kind of jumping through. Ellie with a nice little calm play. Hey, girls, we want to go that way. Get out of the way there, Ruthie. Alexa with the touch. Alexa with the touch. Up and over to Kayla and to Avery. Goalie is there, and Avery has to shorten her sprint. That I liked. I like that little outside, because if Avery can get on the end of that and get the cross in. Uh-oh, ball up, ball back. Ball pushed by number 9, Ava Robeck, kind of being a little feisty up there. Bugging our senior captain, center back. There goes Callie trying to get a touch inside. Ball is brought back. Kenzie up and over. Oh, that was Alexa up and over. I still think, if I'm Coach Mike, I'm telling Alexa, time to be selfish. Dribble through everybody. Let everybody in the state know that you can do that. Oh, ball quick. Caught Kenzie a little bit off guard, I think. Skipped nicely on that turf. For the last 3 weeks, we've been able to practice up here at the high school and get used to the turf for playoffs. So that being said, Mount Vernon Christian plays on natural grass all year long until playoffs, and then we try to get on the turf as much as possible. There goes the ball up and through. Avery's going to try to get on the end of that. Blows up a couple of the girls there. Ball is kicked out over the end line, and be a throw-in for the Hurricanes. So Avery says, hey, I'm fast. I'm going to make sure that you guys know I'm here. You ain't racing if you ain't rubbing. That's what the next door Matt Degas and Chaz Degas would say. And Cole Trickle. It's my only NASCAR reference I really know, to be honest. So, ooh, yes, corner kick. Hurricanes, 18 minutes left in this game. Here's a great opportunity. What? I am terrible at this. So the referee said that must have hit Avery's toe. I think it hit no toe at all. And I think that's about the 4th call that they missed, in my opinion. I did get a call today from my optometrist saying I needed to come in for a checkup, so we'll take that with a grain of salt. 17 minutes, 22 seconds, 0-0 here in the second half of this 1B, 2B state championship first round. Loser out, winner on to play Kalama for the opportunity to move on to the quarterfinals. A little pullback by Margot. Margot going up. That was Ruthie. Never mind. Up and over goes Kayla. On the end of this is going to be Avery. Avery gets taken out. That's a foul. That's a foul. That's what I'm talking about. Alexa, number 2, Brown, is stepping up to this. Over getting the ball, Kayla Van Hofwagen. This has been an area that has been very dangerous for our young sophomore goal scorer. I'll just call her one of our goal scorers. And as the referee counts off 10, we're going to go on her whistle. I'm going to turn the light off so I can see this really well. Ball is placed. Ball is in and just underneath the hands, but saved by the fingertips of Addison Brown. A great strike, great opportunity through the wall. Everything done well. Little kick here, brought down Haley Decker, trying to get to the end of it. Does. There is room now. Avery trying to figure out who to pass to, where to go. And unfortunately, a little bit too far for Kayla Van Hofwagen to get to. Addison Brown coming out to get that. So shots aplenty here for the Hurricanes. A couple quality shots this half. I believe that, if we can just, like I say, if we can get through this, get the ball into a striker's position, we got some opportunities. Ball is out. Ball played down. Here's Ellie McBride on the end of it. Gets the ball played out central. Dangerous ball for our defense. On the end of this is Kenzie. Just get the ball out. Do not foul. Do not foul, young. Good job, young lady. Ball coming in deep to Ellie McBride. Keeper is there. Takes out her own player. I think Ellie Vandenbosch is okay with that. Don't know if I heard keeper. Don't care. They didn't score. So less than 15 minutes. We're going to play this one till the very end. Referee did a little check on she's okay, then a drop ball. So we have a punt placed out. Ball comes into Kayla. Avery is going. Avery's going to try to get on the end of this. Unfortunately unable. Brought down nicely by Carla Lucas, number 27, played up and over by Kenzie Hauk. Chasing that, I believe, is number 9, Ava Robeck. And it's going to be a throw-in again for the Bulldogs. So a little bit of air in the wings of the Bulldogs. I'm not really sure. But they haven't spent a whole lot of time down in our end, and now down here in the last couple minutes with tough throw-ins that have caused us some stress. So ball played out by Ruthie and brought down by number 26, Saley Mail. A little miss kick by Alexa, played out to Grace Van Pelt. Grace is going to switch fields with the punt. I think she should just give it to Haley Decker. Just roll it to Haley Decker. Nope, she's going to go far. A little push in the back, maybe. Ball goes. Avery is there. Brought down. Avery gets a little crossover to Callie Russell. This is where we just got to go at the goal. Let's not dink around, girls. Let's just go. Ball is being dribbled through. Haley's there. Kayla is there, sorry. Alexa kind of being man marked. Kayla trying to figure out what to do. I wouldn't mind a foul in the box. I wouldn't mind a goal. Kayla Van Hofwagen with a shot, saved by Addison Brown. Been calling her name a lot this half. Ball is stepped by. We've got to work on that, ladies. We just can't miss that. Ball played out over here to Haley Decker, and going to be throw in for the Bulldogs as we are near 12 minutes 30 seconds left. Ball is played to Ellie. Haley gets a good kick in. Avery's there. Margot's there. Margot needs to use some speed. Finds Ruthie. Ruthie has one on, but she goes by. Oh, ball goes up and over. Here's Avery's specialty if she can keep it in. Avery's there. Coming up is Margot. Margot puts a tough ball in just a bit. The referee is calling that the goalie had the ball in possession. Honestly, tonight I've seen the bobble a little bit more. Not sure if it's wet out there, if the dew point's going down, but a little bit of bobbles from the goalie. So I'm, those are the ones that makes it tough. I understand protecting the goalie, but I also look at that going, it hasn't been clean. Callie's there, gets a little steal. Woo! 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 Oh, tough. Here comes Kenzie out of the back. She gets the ball back. Played out here to the side. Alexa's there. Callie's there. And unfortunately, right to the goalie. There was no handball. I thought it was close, though. Brought down nicely by Ellie McBride over here to Kenzie. Kenzie's going to go take up the space. I think if she can find feet of one of her folks, just keep on going. Just go all the way. I just tell Kenzie, hey, go be a freshman goal scorer like your brother used to be. I don't know if he's here listening. Hauk family, long line of soccer players. I think my daughter played with Kaylee Hauk back in 2018. So Haley going to go by with speed. This is what I've been waiting for all night, to be honest. Just cut in, get the cross. Nice little step, a little bit of a unique. Oh, let it go. Nice try, Margot. Grace Mounts coming in for Kenzie Hauk. I think what you're going to see is you're going to see a three-back system. You're going to put Ellie in the middle. They move. It looks as if they were ready for this. So Ellie and Vandenbosch is going to go. That's a legal throw, but that's okay. Okay, let's have Haley take this one. Keep your feet on the ground, young ladies. 9 minutes, 8 seconds left here in this game. Ooh, underneath the foot of Avery, going to be played over to Ellie. Ellie going to probably play over to Grace. Grace just in, first touch. We want to go that way. We want to go the other way. Talking to Ellie McBride over to here. So Callie is there, steps in. Grace is being pointed. Coach is saying, go forward. That's a foul. All right. Alexa Brown, what do we got? We got Callie going to take it from distance. I'm going to turn the lights. I'm going to leave the lights on for this. Even though the reflection I can't quite see. I'm going to open the window for this. Everybody out there is going to hear this excitement that is girls playoff state soccer. A few years back at Cedar Park, Bothell campus, I called her sister. I'm going to go upper right-hand corner for this goal again. Unfortunately, not quite far enough. Semi-cleared. On the end of it is Alexa. There's Ruthie.
What? Sorry.
All right. Grace is going to punt this one out, gets a good boot well over the half line. There is Kayla. There is Alexa. Alexa's going to take it. She's going to go dance around. She's got 3 girls on her. That's okay. She's going to go up and over. Avery is on. Avery's going to go to goal. She's going to take a shot, and she's going to miss right, unfortunately. So there is an opportunity, I believe, for her to turn and go on goal where the girl might foul her, and we get an opportunity. 7 minutes, a little over 7 minutes left in this match. Ball is brought down by number 27, Carla Lucas. Avery gets the steal, tries to turn upfield, unfortunately plays it out, and be a throw-in for your Bulldogs if you're an Oakanogan fan. It's not that I'm not an Oakanogan fan, just tonight I am a Hurricane fan, and most nights, to be honest. Once again, played out by the Hurricanes. Ball going quickly down the line is throw-in to number 22, Christine Red Thunder. Haley Decker there gets the touch out to Carla Lucas, who puts the ball back in, and Haley is going to bring the ball up. She's going to carry. She's going to carry. She's going to carry. She's going to see the ball there from Margot. Alexa's going to take it herself. Alexa's just going to go. That's ours. That's ours. No, 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 no. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Go, 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 go. Let's go, girls. A little bit too far for Avery. 5:55 left here in the second half. Goalkeeper Aston Brown kicking the ball out, taking her own goal kicks. Ball played here, out to Ellie, up to Grace Mounts, 8th grader. Loses it, tries to get by. Now they're on the run with number 11. I think that's Liberty Linklater. Little scary. She's going, not going to get there. Grace Van Pelt is going to get there instead. So really the only true threat, I'd say, from the Bulldogs today on that. Little ball through. Great ball. Callie Russell going to get there. Going to put a ball in. Oh, my goodness. The goalie saves it. Margot is out here. Going to bring the ball back in. We're still on offense. Ball is played to Kayla. Kayla going to go by with speed. She's going to get her hips around. Turn, and unfortunately out for a goal kick. I don't know how my niece did not score that because she did everything right. The goalie made a save, got one finger tip on it, maybe two, and the ball hit the crossbar. The AR down there on the line, obviously it didn't cross because it came back out, so simple physics takes over at that point. Ball played into Margot from Haley. Margot and Haley kind of talking to each other. Avery going to go through, unfortunately, right to the goalie. And I think still we got 4 minutes left. My hope is that we settle ourselves down a little bit. That was a great opportunity, but just settle ourselves down, and then from there try to figure out how to get the touches we need to find the space for the attack. Avery with the pass in, Ruthie there, Kayla there. Ball played out to Grace Mounts. Grace with her head. Alexa going to walk through. See. Unfortunately, played there, I believe, by number 8, who's been marking her number 4. Ball played into Grace. Ball played out. Coach Mike with hops. Ball goes down the line. We're going to try to get to the end of that one. Ball played back out. Coming in for the throw-in will be Ruthie. Coach's wife, Kristen Russell over there with the ball. Again to Kayla. Kayla with the turn. Alexa with the turn with the ball. Kicked out, but Alexa's getting on the end of this. Dribbling. Gets a shot off and just left of the goal, right from your vantage point. So 3 minutes on the clock right now. And the Hurricanes have been chomping at the bit trying to get that last that goal that they need to propel them to the next line of state. So tough play there out to Ellie Vandenbosch, who plays it over to Haley. Haley to Ellie-ish. Coming up out of that back spot is Grace Mounts playing at kind of a mid. Played out here to Callie. Callie Russell. Dribble to Alexa. Alexa goes by. Alexa wants to get on the end of this. She wants to get across a little too much. Avery is almost able to get to it and just a bit too far out of play for the Hurricanes. Ball being brought in. My alarm's going to go off. And it's going to be a throw-in again for the Bulldogs because the ball never actually came in, the AR said. Ooh, miskicked a little bit right to Alexa. Alexa going to do some work. Unfortunately, lost it, but gets it back. She got 6 people on her. Ball's played in off of Margot. Coming back is Avery. Avery there in the middle. Sees Ruthie, tries to turn. Ruthie's going to take a shot. Unfortunately, just kicks it, and it is out over the touch for a goal kick. Ball played here to Haley. Haley Decker will bring it down out to Grace Mounts. Grace tries to get it in. Grace is going. Grace is going. Grace is going. Oh, nice little opportunity and effort there to Haley Decker. Haley to Ruthie. Ruthie comes back over to Grace Mounts. Grace goes with speed. Trying to get the ball in. Trying to get the ball in again. Does. And unfortunately, right to the goalie again, Edison Brown picking it up, doing yeoman's work all night tonight, stopping everything. Even one with the help of the bar. Ball played out from Ellie to Ellie up to Grace Mounts. Grace scans. Well done, young lady. Trying to figure out where she wants to go with this ball. She goes a little bit too far, but that's kicked out. That's played back and kept in for the Hurricanes. Ooh, ball played weird. Unique. Looking for a handling, but not called, but that's okay. Ball played out here to Grace. Grace is going to launch this bad boy. And that is going to be the end of 2. So at the end of regulation, the score is 0-0. Reminder, at the end of regulation, there will be 2 5-minute halves, golden goal. If one team scores in either of the 5-minute halves, they will move on into the state brackets against Kalama this weekend. Sorry, when I get on the loudspeaker, my radio voice kicks in big time. And so I get a little deeper, gets a little... try to sound like the Mariners guy back in the day, not Rick Riz or Dave Niehaus. I try to sound like he was the guy that used to do the Seahawks and the Mariners over the PA there in the Kingdom way back when. He was actually a pastor of a church down in Seattle, so real deep voice. All right, so they're doing a coin flip again. So they may go the same direction, they may go a different direction. The referee is administering that coin flip. You get to pick. You get to pick which goal you defend, and the other team gets to go a direction. Do I need a new mic?
Gonna talk
so Matt, Matt's over here in my end of the booth, a little bit warmer maybe, a lot less junk around. I mean, technical stuff around.
Now.
Can't remember the word you used. We're not supposed to use that one.
We're also apparently
so,
not. Yeah.
So if you are Coach Dean, your approach to a defensive mindset, man marking Alexa, even though she got 5 shots in this half.
Maybe even double team.
Well, maybe. Yeah. So you man marked, and then you walk in. Any move she makes, she's into space. Part of me just wants this referee to have to make a call. Part of me just say, "Hey, Callie. Hey, Alexa. Hey, Ruthie. Hey, Kayla. Let's go at as far as we can. If we can dribble through the goal, let's dribble through the goal."
Yep.
Some of these shots, the goalie Addison Brown has done really, really well covering.
Yeah.
Callie Russell, man,
she's good.
I thought that was going in. I really believed that was going to hit the crossbar underneath and then go back, hit the bottom, and then hit the net. When it bounced off from my angle, what looked like the O or the D or whatever it was, and then I saw it go out. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
The ball can't go in the goal and outside the goal if physics takes over. So.
Yep. And Avery McCall almost got cleaned out by that sidebar. She grabs it, saves herself, but it'll be interesting.
A lot of good soccer for the Hurricanes. Ironically, the Bulldogs had a couple throw-ins, really bouncy. Yeah. I saw. I think Avery took one down here in this end to the right where it just she put it in the turf really hard.
Yeah.
Two different approaches. I might go to the super bouncy one and just allow it to bounce and bounce and bounce and bounce. But as we start this first half of this 5-minute period, what do you think?
I think it's going to be entertaining. I think either for better or worse, Hurricanes starting off with the possession. Yeah. So we'll see. I'm going to hop back over to my side, and hopefully we see a good finish.
Goal at 3:30.
2:30?
3:30. Golden goal for the Hurricanes.
Mark it, folks. 3:30.
So Kayla knocks it back to Ruthie. Ruthie really being the steering wheel back here. The steering wheel is probably the wrong thing. More of the rudder, trying to give direction to this Hurricane team. Relatively young still in some respects. Looks like Haley. Oh, that's Ellie McBride over there. So we have Grace Mounts going in. Ruthie's going up. She's just taking it. Tries to get over to Alexa. Out to Grace Mounts. Grace Mounts trying to dribble through, trying to figure out what she wants to do with it. Ball played out over to the sideline. Will be a big Mount Vernon Christian Hurricane throw-in. Brought in quickly is Kayla. Kayla's there. She's going to probably do a pullback. She loves her little pullback to her right foot. Plays it out here. I want to say to Ruthie. Ruthie gets a really good cross in. And there is Margot with the misstep, unfortunately. Avery with this ball there, cleared out by, I believe, number 13. I said her name, Miranda Escalera. And then the shot up and over to the goalie from Ruthie. I think we can attack more. So unless something weird happens, my 3:30 mark is probably not going to be. The guess is probably not going to be accurate. That's okay. Here goes Grace Mounts on the dribble. Puts the ball in through to Callie. Callie's going to get on the end of this. Cuts in. Ball is there. It is not over the end, I don't think. I can't see if it's over the end, so the AR is there. She was in the right spot. Ball's going to be played over. Girls, if we get the opportunity to play Friday or Saturday, that will be something that Coach Mike will definitely address. The ball is going over our heads in the back line too many times off miscues, just not reading it. So, ball played to Callie. Nice ball right there. Settles it down. Tries to get a shot. And there is the goalie. I don't think 30-yard shots are our thing. I really, really think we got to go at the goal as best we can. Ball played there off the hand of Ellie. You're going to see a couple of these girls come up. You're probably going to see a ball placed at the 38 plus about 8. So you're talking 46 yards. 2 minutes left here. And we're going to stop that clock right there with 2 minutes. And I'm going to keep a clock running on this. It is on the field. And the ball's played out over the touch. Goal kick. Grace played out quickly to Ellie. Ellie up to Ellie. Or that's Ruthie. Ruthie's just going to go. Ruthie's going to go. She's coming over. She's going to go with speed. She's going to go try by. She's cutting in. She's cutting in. Ball's brought back. Ball's pushed through. And Addison Brown is there. Great run by Ruthie Rosema and shot. Great save there by Addison Brown. I have about 1:13 left here in this match. And then that ball is just kicked and booted by a Liberty Linklater. There will be no time between these two halves. Ultimately, what will happen is the referee will blow the whistle, and then they'll just switch sides. Ooh, a little bit fancy there from the 8th grader. Well, Ruthie going to say, hey, I did it one time before. I might as well go again. Might as well go again. Might as well go again. A corner kick. I got that one right. 45, maybe 30 seconds left here in this. I say Kayla Van Hofwagen with the header goal to end. Why not? Why not? Why not? Callie's got to put the ball on the other side there. We got to make sure that we're putting the ball in. We're running out of time, Callie. You got to go. 15 seconds. Let's go, Callie. Come on. Don't know or if that's Alexa. Ball brought in. The keeper's there, bouncing around, and the ball is saved. Maybe 5 seconds left. We got a bunch of young ladies kind of in the way. And the referee signals switch sides. So we are going to the final overtime period. And you can hear my alarm. I'm going to end that. So let's go 5 minutes on my alarm. And this will start quickly. We have a sub over there coming in. Looks like number 10 up front. So it looks like they've done a slight change in their personnel. They're going up and over, and settled that is Haley Decker, who falls down, and cleared out is the ball to Kayla Van Hofwagen. Alexa's going to take it. Alexa's just going to go. She's going to get shoved in the back, but it's not going to be a problem. And then the ball is going to be. It's going to be a it's going to be a goal kick.
Offsides goal.
No, it'll be a what do you call that?
Offsides.
Not goal kick, but a yeah. Ellie plays that one really well. Little push, little shove, no harm from number 9 there. Margot's bringing it down. She's going to go with pace. A little bit too far, but the ball's played out. Girls have this opportunity here. Ruthie going to get the ball. Ruthie going to send it into Alexa Brown. Alexa's going to turn. She's going to try to get a cross in, and it's going to be played out over here. She's going to go in with a opportunity there. Ball is played in the middle. Girls are not stepping, if they did, it was a little late. Avery's going to get on the end of this. Probably going to throw it in quickly. Like I say, I think we need to go straight to goal with the throw, with everything. Ball gets into Kayla Van Hofwagen. Turned inside is Young Mounts. Coach Dean on the hustle over there. Appreciate that hustle. Referee, 4th official with the ball as well, ready to go. Ball played up to, there is going to be, I think is that Ruthie Rosema throwing it in. Kayla there. Ball played out. Ball played in. Ball played out. Wrong net, but sometimes you got to feel good about that. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left here in this opening round game. I got to remember to stop the clock. I didn't start my clock, so I'll go to 2 minutes and then start it at the same time when I stop this. Alexa with the turn. Gets the ball up and out and over, maybe trying to get magic from a little far away, maybe at this time of the game. So 2 minutes left here. I'm going to stop this clock. And I'm going to start my clock. goal kick happening from the Bulldogs. 1:40 left in this game. Tough little touch there by, handball. Pushing back, nothing, nope. Haley Decker turning on, I think that's number 22 up there. And then pressed up and over the side. Ruthie Rosema trying to make something happen. 1 minute, 15 seconds left. Throw in for the Bulldogs. Down the line, it is played up. Avery with her head. Kayla going through. Got a couple girls trying to get on the end of that. Ruthie there. See Callie. 57 seconds left. Ruthie going down the sideline, trying to figure out what she wants to do. I think she can cut in, go after. Let's get a cross in. Gets a cross in. Ball is there. Oh! One time by Avery McCullough with 40 seconds left here in this on my clock. And the goal kick is happening. We got a couple ball retrievers on this side. That kid runs like a Fedema. Don't know if that's Josh. Ball played out. Haley with trap inside. Missed kick by number 11. Alexa trying to go. We have 15 seconds. Trying to make something happen. Going by with speed. Marked. Coming back in with her left foot. Tries to get on. Missed kick to the center. And then kicked out. Just blasted, Ellie. And that is the final mark. So at this time, reminder to athletes to stay on the field as we go to kicks from the penalty. So on the line for these schools is opportunity to move on. Penalty kicks are one of the least favorite events for coaches because you'd like to just play another 60 and play another 60 and play another 60. However, we need to qualify somebody for the next round. These girls have played 90 minutes of soccer. Very tactical tonight. You saw some things, I think, from Oakanogan. Maybe if you're a fan of Oakanogan that you haven't seen all year, a little just different approach. If you're a Hurricane fan, Coach Mike trying to switch things up and make it happen for the young ladies, going a 3-back, and even that, maybe just a 2-back, and really trying to put the pressure on. Two quality opportunities, I think, for the Hurricanes that the one that Callie hit, obviously, and then I believe the one that snuck through the line, but the goalie got down low on and made a save from Alexa from a set piece. So Grace Van Pelt going to have to come up big in this game with some saves. At the same time, these young ladies are going to have to put the ball in the back of the net. As we say often, the goalie's going to make a save. So we just, if you as a player can keep your composure and put the ball where you need to place it in the back of the net. I know Coach Mike and the girls have been working on this for the last few weeks. So we'll let this play out as it goes. I would like to thank our film crew, Matt Degas and Chaz Degas, for the work that they've done tonight. Just appreciate all that they do, bringing Mount Vernon Christian soccer to fans from afar. If you're an Okanagan fan, I hope that my voice hasn't caused you to be upset at the broadcast. That being said, I am the Mount Vernon Christian Athletic Director, and I am biased. So 5 players total will take kicks, best of 5. So if after 3 kicks it is 3-3, they'll go 4-4, and then they'll go 5-5. If somehow you end up with a leading score, let's say you miss, and then there's a make, and the other team goes make. If they were to make the fourth one, they would leave 4-2, and even if you made your next one, there's no way to come back. So Addison Brown up for the visiting Bulldogs, taking the first kick. Puts it in the back of the net for goal number 1. Diving and guessing correctly was Grace Van Pelt. Stepping up for the Hurricanes, number 4, Kayla Van Hofwagen. 2 shots in the game, moved up from that defensive mid, holding mid area to striker. Sets the ball down, sets her feet, walks off the steps. Referee blows her whistle. Kayla approaches, up and over for miss number 1. So MVC down 1 currently. Grace Van Pelt looking to make a save. I used to be able to tell numbers really easily when they're in the field. Looks like number 6, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, that is Claire Peterson, who goes up and over for a miss. If Callie Russell can get this one, they will even out. This is the time of the game where I wish I didn't eat or drink a amazing raspberry ice with caffeine. The whistle blows. Callie approach, puts the ball in the back of the net. That is 1-1, evens it up for MVC. So now all things are equal. Stepping up to take the third kick for the Bulldogs, I believe, is number 4. That is correct. That is McCullough Cheselden, who puts it in the side. Wow, just impressive kick on that. Ruthie Rosema, number 14 for the Hurricanes, coming up and gets the opportunity to tie it up. One is the lead now for the Bulldogs. Opportunity to tie it here in as many kicks is Ruthie Rosema, who places it. Nice, calm, cool, and collected. Lower right-hand corner for the Hurricanes. Stepping up for the Bulldogs, I believe that is the center back. I think that's number 14, if I'm not mistaken. Jasmine Ramos, who misses it, hits her head. And we have an opportunity for the Hurricanes. Alexa Brown going number 2, the chance to put the Hurricanes up 1 going into the final sets of kicks. So if Alexa can get this kick, the Hurricanes would lead 3-2. The whistle's blown, and she places it. Oh my goodness, gorgeous. All right. So right now, if number 11, I believe her name is Liberty Linklater, who I've struggled to say her name all night long, steps up. If somehow Grace Van Pelt can get a save, the Hurricanes will move on into the second round to play Kalama this weekend. If I can get fans on our feet, we might as well. Come on, fans, let's get up. Let's cheer this on. Grace looking to make a save. Unfortunately, it goes in for number 11, Liberty Linklater. So the score is 3-3. If Ellie Vandenbosch, senior, lone senior, captain, can put this in the back of the net, she will propel her team on to the next round. I don't know if you can write a better script than this. People have tried, but broken wrist in a game against Tenasket puts the ball, and it's saved. And we are going to move on to the next round. So right now, number 26 is coming up, I think is Saley Mail. She is going to kick, and if she makes it, then the Hurricanes get one more opportunity. If she misses it, the Hurricanes get one more opportunity no matter what. So Grace Van Pelt, we need a save from her. It's 3-3 going into round 6. Oh, gets a paw on it, but unfortunately it goes in for the goal. Now you're looking at Haley Decker. Haley Decker is coming up to take the kick. Number 16. She puts it in. Woo! And we are tied 4-4. I believe this is another center back going up for the Bulldogs. Number 13. Grace Van Pelt looking to make a save and does not. Number 13 puts it through. And Margot Swinburneson is next. With the Bulldogs on the score 5-4, this will equalize at 5-5, pushing it to round number 8. And that is the match. That is the final, with the Oakanogan Bulldogs beating Mount Vernon Christian 5-4 in kicks from the penalty. Congratulations to the Bulldogs as they will move on to the second round of the 1B, 2B WIA Girls State Championships, playing Kalama this weekend. Fans, as you leave, if you don't mind looking around and putting some of the trash into receptacles, thank you for attending tonight's game. Safe travels as you go from here, and good night. So I am going to close this because I don't know if I want people to hear. I don't know. That's a tough one. So Okanagan decided to play defense in a way that put a couple of girls back on man-to-man, and at the end of the day, even though shots were in favor of the Hurricanes, opportunities were there. The Bulldogs did what it takes to advance, winning in PKs 5-4. I'm just gonna walk on over. We're gonna leave this as is for right now, and we'll have a post-game show here in about 2 minutes. So on behalf of Mount Vernon Christian's Athletic Director Pat Russell, I want to thank you guys for being here, for watching online. I'm gonna take a little break and then head over to the studio to ultimately talk a little bit about this game. So signing off for now. Be back in 2 minutes.
welcome in everybody to the studio post-game. Both teams played great.
Yeah.
Oakanogan comes out victorious in PKs, 5-4. Both goalies did amazing.
Yeah. You know, PKs are a tough way to end a game, tougher way to end a season, right? And I just feel bad for the girls from Mount Vernon Christian. Congratulations to the Bulldogs. They did their tactic of man marking Alexa and man marking Callie caused some things to change. You saw the shots. I mean, Mount Vernon Christian had shot opportunities, but still stylistically, I think trying to go over the top on turf, something that might have worked on the natural grass tonight, just we couldn't get that touch over the top that we needed. So congratulations to these young Lazo on a fantastic season nonetheless. They should be super proud. They played these last 2 years are probably the toughest schedules any Hurricane team has put together. Playing up to 3A level soccer, 2A teams that are in state and competing. I know that they haven't won a lot of those, but the fact to be a school that puts that on their schedule is something special. So feel terrible for Ellie Vandenbosch. I've been there. My daughter 2 years ago in the same situation. Team playing defense a little bit more so than they might be used to. Went to unfortunately that game went to overtime and we lost a golden goal. So I just feel bad for the senior that gave all that she had this year to be back and playing. So
it was really impressive just to see her come back from that injury, being able to come back and play pretty dominant.
Yeah, she did really well,
even with the bubble wrap.
Yep.
So I think she wore it proud and well.
Yeah.
So you mentioned briefly the Okanogan Bulldogs are going to be playing.
So they're playing Kalama. I think, honestly, I could see them doing something very similar down there. Is tactically, their defense was sufficient to where they stopped the runs. Ruthie had a couple runs. Alexa had a couple runs. I still think if we could have gotten the ball past their defense, like Ruthie did on that last few, getting around the end, finding some folks in the box, the box was packed all night, and so I believe wholeheartedly if we were to watch Okanogan play Kalama, I think you'll see something similar. Kalama has a couple of girls that know how to put the ball in the back of the net and are very capable. They have probably watching the film. They probably have about 3 girls that will play at the next level. So
wow,
so I don't know tactically if they do the same thing. Try to go to PKs. Addison Brown, a lot of length there, so maybe you're just going, hey, I got a goalie with a lot of length. Tough way to lose a season, and
definitely.
for them, a way to move on, and it worked. So
yeah.
What else we got?
MVP or MVPs?
Yeah, I don't know. At this point of the season, MVP is probably tough because we're unfortunately going home, and the girls played well. I said it in the broadcast, I thought Ruthie really did a good job of being that rudder. Kayla played a new position for a bit and almost got at the end of 2 really nice potentials. But Ruthie really just controlled that back line, or the back area, was able to get the ball from Ellie McBride and Ellie Van Bosch. And then you just saw her kind of look and steer and scan.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, we just couldn't put one in the back of the net in enough time to make a difference tonight. So, yeah, I would say if I'm MVP, to me, probably Addison Brown. Yeah. She made all the saves she had to make today. And then to be the first one to step up, put the ball in the back of the net as a goalie, it's pretty impressive. So, yeah, well, congrats to our Hurricane girls.
Yep.
State qualifiers, unfortunately, not moving on to the round of 8.
But good run so far.
Yeah. So 3 years in a row of getting to this point, getting one step further because we had byes last 2 years. So still trying to get back to that state championship caliber. I think it's there.
It's
close. And with one senior moving on, and a couple of the kids that were young this year, like Evie Ware got some playing time, Grace Mounts got some playing time. If I'm Coach Mike, and if I'm one of the girls playing soccer, I don't forget this anytime soon, but I also put it in the back and say, okay, we're going to come out and fire ready for next year. So
yeah, next year will be impressive for sure.
What's your plans over? So soccer boys, there's a chance that I know you're going down to Oregon to do some racing video.
Racing, yeah.
So boys, you won't be out there in
I will not be out
Freeman High School at 6 p.m. on a Saturday with the fellas.
No.
Nope. Basketball, you kind of stepped through, but we're going to talk, work through some things.
We'll figure something out.
And then baseball. You're kind of a staple there.
Baseball's going to be fun.
So I know
hopefully we'll get 2 cameras.
Yeah, don't enjoy looking ahead right now, but that's about all we can do as Hurricane fans. So
yeah.
Pat Russell.
Matt Dugas.
Checking off Mount Vernon Christian MVC TV on YouTube. Thank you for watching.